Hey, class is in session. You better be on your best behavior. What's going on? It's Wordplay AD, and we here in the commuter lounge in the student union. I'm with my bro, Rocky Duh. You know what I'm saying? One of the most well-known artists in this city. What's popping?
What's up, though? What up, though?
Not much, man. Just here to talk shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me just say I'm happy to have you here. Like, you feel me? You somebody not even just from an artist standpoint, but just, you know, man to man that I look up to in this city because you on your grind. You doing a lot of things and you doing it the right way. So to me, that's always a plus. But so this is the Best Behavior Podcast. It's kind of like a special edition one because I got you here today. But basically, the whole gist of this thing is that we really be on trash. Like, we not on our best behavior. You feel me?
Oh, okay.
So, yeah. I want you to be laid back, let your hair back, you feel me? Talk that shit that you won't really, you know, regularly say. And we gonna have some fun today, man. It's gonna be a good conversation, you feel me?
All right, I'm ready.
Yeah, for sure. So let's get down to brass tacks, man. Keep going, Cooch. Keep going, Cooch. I really fuck with the record. I really like it. From your standpoint as being a rapper, what inspired like that movement, like to keep going, Cooch, and like even with the diamond emoji and all of that, where did that come from?
The concept of it came from basically me spending a lot of time out of my normal self. As not only as a person but just as an artist.
Yeah.
I spend like more time like being a homebody instead of like being out on a scene. You know what I'm saying? I spend just a lot of time. And it almost caused me like to get so comfortable and relaxing that I almost didn't make music anymore.
Right.
Like I was, you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah.
my son's growing up. I'm growing up, and it was just like one of those things. But at the same time, I had got a studio in the crib.
Okay.
It's the first time I've ever had 24-hour access to recording music.
Yeah.
So I recorded
It's
a lot.
different, ain't it?
It's different
Yeah.
versus than booking a studio session.
Exactly.
Even though I had flexible studio time, it still was like, it was always that problem. So
Right.
being able to do it 24 hours,
Did it change the way that you did music?
yeah.
In what way?
Well, before I used to write down my music,
Right.
and I've tried like not writing it down, but then when I started recording myself, which to keep going, it's all me recording myself.
Is it really?
Yeah, the whole CD.
Yeah.
If you listen to it, I didn't even take the edits out. Like you can hear me screeching in the chair, like stopping myself.
I didn't catch
Pay
it.
attention
Listening
to
to
it.
it, I did not catch that shit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, I changed it because I didn't write anything.
So it
I
was
didn't write
more.
any of the songs on the CD.
It was more organic.
Yeah.
So like everything was just like off the dome when you went into the booth. What you was thinking, like
Yeah.
So did you like jot any like notes or everything was just off the dome? Damn, Rocky.
Yeah, it was just like I heard the beat. It's like I heard the beat. I was doing my thing.
Right.
And, I decided to make a song
And you
about
just got inspired.
what I was going through that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's 100, and you can tell that is more organic, that is more introspective than most stuff that you did because it just has that feel. You know what I'm saying? One of my favorite songs is Shoulda Coulda Woulda.
Right.
And I listen to that shit a lot, bro.
Yeah.
Like I really do because it's like every artist has that thing that they wish they could have did better or that situation that they wish they could have capitalized more on. And it's just like, what am I trying to say? Hearing the emotion in the song and how you like you illustrate that really, really well, bro. Yeah, it's just one of those things.
Well, Shoulda Coulda Woulda. That was the first song I actually made.
Was it?
It's the first record. Like when I bought the mic, we had the beat made. Like 3 producers came in my house. They came to my house. They all worked on a beat together.
That's crazy.
And we just came up with the concept of like Shoulda Coulda Woulda. Like,
yeah.
And that was just one of those things where it was just like you shoulda coulda woulda as person. Like
Right.
I don't think nobody ever wants to call themselves that or admit when like, you know what I'm saying, you have opportunities or you got, you know what I'm saying, different situations that you shoulda coulda did this. So
do you, because not only in that song but in a lot of songs prior, you talk about your experience with like going to Atlanta and trying to make it, how that didn't work and like how you learned from that. Do you regret anything or do you just feel like that was a learning experience and you kind of got to hit the reset button to do things differently?
No, I should have stayed there.
Okay.
I should have stayed there.
Yeah.
I should have stayed there and figured it out,
Right.
regardless of like the record
What
label
happened?
situation.
Mm.
I should have stayed there and figured it out.
What? It was a
Yeah.
record label. I don't know what happened. I just know like
We was record deals. Like,
What, for real?
yeah, it was a big moment. Like we was doing stuff in Atlanta.
I
And now all
remember.
of the guys that who I was in the studio around, they're famous.
Really?
Nah,
I know you talk about Lucky the P. I know him. I know
Yeah.
that name. Yeah.
from Toledo. Yeah.
Okay.
But he wasn't a rapper then.
Okay.
He was just out.
He is just out.
He was just out doing him.
I remember, bro. I don't know if you remember this, but you were in Atlanta and Mella had a kickback and it was on my birthday and you brought back some of the best weed I ever had in my life, my nigga.
That was actually that was you know what
Yeah.
that was? That was actually Cookie. That was like original, like
Before.
before. Like now it's like actually glorified. Like,
Yeah.
the marijuana. But that's exactly what it was. When it first came out, it was the real deal, the real strain
like
of it.
the real Cookie though.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all, this shit had me off my ass, bro. Like, I remember people taking pictures of me on my birthday, like, this nigga knocked out, like, he lit. But that's a totally different story. Like, if you don't mind shedding light, like,
hmm
what happened with the record deal situation?
It was, long story short, it was just like, we had a couple big name execs, and you had the regular independent label
Yeah.
who I was signing to, and how it happened was I feel like I look at it now as no, I never put I never put a French fry on a cheeseburger, Chase. Thank you. But no, the whole thing was it was just like they were young, they didn't really know what to do.
Yeah.
They had a bigger artist than me that they were pushing.
You want some water, bro?
No, I'm cool. No, yeah, matter of fact, I'll
Oh,
take it.
yeah.
They had a bigger artist than me that they were pushing,
Mhm.
and I had to wait my turn. But waiting my turn was terrible.
Yeah, you just wasn't fucking with it. You know what? I want to ask you this because one thing I admire about you is that I wouldn't say that you a trap artist. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you come from that background. You know, like you say, you from the mud, you muddy,
Yeah.
and that shit just shows in your music. But you always been a lyrical type artist.
Yeah.
You feel me? Like, and that's something I appreciate because I feel like with rap, people know how it's a lot of artists doing their thing out here, like musically, but it's like basketball to me. It's when basketball is always going to be about how many more points you scored than the other team or the other person. You know what I'm saying? And to me, that like relates to your lyricism as far as an artist and being a rapper.
Yeah.
Like, is that something that just like, what came first? Was it like, I know how to make my voice sound good with this beat, you know what I'm saying? Or was it like, I was a lyricist, I was writing poetry, let me put these words to music. You get what I'm saying?
So are you asking me how did I start rapping?
Yeah, like,
Well, I started rapping because I had moved
Yeah.
and like I had moved and I missed my friends
uh-huh,
and I didn't know how to talk about that.
okay,
I was young and that was when you buy a CD they give you the radio version
right,
and the instrumental
uh,
and I just
you just had the instrumental and
had
that
an
shit.
instrumental one day
Yeah.
and wrote it and my mom was like super happy for me and told me to keep it.
What was your first rhyme?
I don't remember it. I was young.
Word, did you move like somewhere in Toledo, like another neighborhood or out of the city?
Yeah. I had stayed somewhere temporarily.
Yeah,
Like I said in the song, I Was You. I burned my house down when I was young,
yeah,
and so we had to stay with like people like temporarily.
I remember you talking about that at a poetry event. You had did something for your mom. You remember when they used to have the poetry slams at I think it was, what's the name of that hookah bar, that hookah lounge, right up the street?
Oh yeah, the hookah on C.
Yeah. You had talked about that.
Mhm.
That's crazy. Like, that's dope. That's lit. When you first started rapping, was it something that you always thought you could like make it to that, plateau with, or was it like a hobby at first?
No, when I first started doing it, it was just like just to let out.
Yeah,
stuff
right,
I didn't wanna
right.
Talk about, and then after I got in high school, and it was like I was in a rap group, and we were like very popular.
Right.
So I wasn't the best one. at all.
Are you the best one now?
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yeah.
But I wasn't the best one. And not being the best one actually fueled me to become a better rapper.
Right.
Because you've been in a group, you know what I'm saying? You got 5 other guys with you, and you're in high school, and one's a star basketball player, one's the star
so
football
he
player.
already get clout just because he played basketball.
And you're just the weird talented one. You know what I'm saying? And I had to find my way through music.
It's always the eyeball that usually like is the one with the most talent, but gets the less like shine.
Yeah, it was
though.
the less shine. I got the less shine for sure. And while they was out being crazy teenagers, I was like at home like writing like 3 songs a day, like putting myself through like this is at like 14, 15 years old. Like, I was like refusing to go to house parties and stuff.
Because you was rapping.
Yeah, because I was writing raps. Because I wanted to stay in my room and write raps.
It's people that's in the game that won't even have that amount of sacrifice right now, for real.
Yep. So that's how it happened. So after that, I kind of knew I was kind of good.
Yeah.
And then I went to college for football. I went to Heidelberg in Tiffin.
For real?
Yeah.
What position?
I went as a strong safety. They switched me to corner.
For real?
I quit football though.
What year did you graduate high school?
I graduated high school in 2006.
Damn, all right. So yeah, you way older than me. I'm 2010.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, all right.
So I went to Heidelberg in 2007. Football. And I realized I wasn't big enough to go to the NFL, so I quit.
All right. What kind of
I
safety was
transferred
you?
to University of Toledo. I was a cool, like nice little coverage safety. You know,
all right. So,
I was all city.
Every time I think about the position of safety, I just think about hitters.
I was small, man. I just was smart.
Yeah.
I was just smart,
You
and I
was a
played
smart
because
player.
my boy played. And he wanted one of his homies on the team.
Well, right, 100.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean that's real.
And then I always knew you were supposed to go to college. So I went to college.
It worked out.
Yeah,
100. I always, because like I'm a smaller dude too. It's like shit. Athletics just don't work out well for small dudes most of the time. You see what's happening with Isaiah Thomas in Cleveland, but I ain't even gonna go there.
Right.
No, real shit. Like Cleveland been stinking it up lately, but that's a totally different subject, man. But
I'm telling you.
I don't know. You good. I was always scared to play football, bro. I'm not even gonna lie. I was scared to get hit. Like,
I mean, I used to think like that when I was young.
Yeah.
But once you were in high school, bro, and everybody's like, you got to see these people in class. Like, you can't. Like, you can't be scared. Like, they're going to talk about you. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I couldn't. I had to learn how to get better.
Yeah.
My mom was a huge football fan. So that made
it a lot easier.
Yeah, our relationship way better.
Yeah.
Because she get to go to Rocky football games. So.
Oh, that's real shit.
Yeah.
You went to Woodward, right?
Yeah, Polar Bears.
Yeah. Oh, God. So, let me see. I really feel like in the city of Toledo, the music scene, like, of course you stick out. You know what I'm saying? You one of the head honchos. But do you consider yourself a legend in Toledo? I consider you a Toledo legend, in my opinion, for our generation. Now, I might be off the cuff a little bit. I might not know enough.
Right? I don't know. Yeah.
But I think you are.
Yeah.
I think you are.
I think I am.
Bro, honestly.
But I try not to think about it because that's stuff you gotta let people think
it's
about
subjective,
it.
right?
Yeah,
right.
Like, you gotta let people like say that type of stuff about you. You don't. I had a girl tell me that you don't say though. I said I'm funny, and she was like, "You don't say those type of things about yourself."
I mean, but what if you are funny though?
But I kind of felt her though.
Yeah.
Sometimes you can't really. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But she said that. She said, you can't tell yourself those things about. But I get it though. I know what I've done.
That's what I'm saying. Like, you don't say that about yourself, but at the same time, you still should be conscious about your place. You know what I'm saying? You gotta know where you are and how people view you. You feel me?
Yeah.
And like, you are really, really, really involved heavily in the community, and that's something that you don't even see. Not just artists in the city, but people with a platform doing. You know what I'm saying? Like. The song "I Was You talk about bullying, and when you were a kid, you got bullied.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm a grown ass man, and that still resonates with me because I got bullied. You know what I'm saying? I was that kid, so I feel like part of if you take into legend status, even with basketball, you take into account everything. You know what I'm saying? And that's something that plays a really big part in that, in my opinion.
What I do
in the community?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like that's a great that's a huge part. But that's, like I said, it's just a different side.
Right.
Different side of me. It's just something that I chose to do.
What you say is a different side of you, like what side, what made you want to go that route as far as like using your platform?
I don't know. I always cared about people.
Yeah.
You know, first and foremost, I always cared about people. No matter what people thought of me, I always had a, you know what I'm saying, a big heart for other people.
Yeah.
And once I started just looking back on life and just stuff that I've done and what I've been through, and I see other kids, youth that they growing up in the same situation I did, or my friends did. They didn't know. We didn't have the information. We didn't have the information to become successful or to do other things. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just trying to give them the information like that, so they won't grow up in high school or turning 18 years old.
They have to learn the hard way.
Like, oh man, this is life. Yeah. This is what you know what I'm saying? Yeah. I'm trying to tell them right now.
So has it ever been a time? Well, let me ask you this first. Has there ever been a time that you've seen what you do in the community, like speaking with these kids, like, you know, your outreach and stuff? Name a time where you saw it pay off, like not even immediately, but you saw that what you said to that kid helped him make a decision, or like you being there helped that person, like, you know what I'm saying?
It's so many, like, even just recently when I just we just talked with the youth commission, Gutter Dave, Charlie Mack was there.
Yeah.
Paul Parker, the boxer, he was there, and it was a little kid. I guess he knew how to rap.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I actually asked him to rap, and he did it. You feel me? He was scared, but he did it in front of his whole school.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But I remember when that was me.
And you was the one that was scared to rap.
Right. You know what I'm saying?
Did you have that person pushing you there to, like?
No.
Okay.
It was just something like we had to just jump off the porch and do, me and my friends. You feel me? We didn't have nobody. I mean, of course, our parents supported us.
Yeah.
Everybody else supported us, but at the same time, it was just like nobody.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Nobody gave us the information.
Right. That's deep shit, man.
So that's what I do. Like when I talk to kids, is I want them to know that, you know, everything that you're seeing, everything that you're going through, is somebody that went through it before you.
Yeah.
And I'm him, and if I can do it and make positivity cool.
Right.
For them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe
right.
Stuff will change a little bit. So that's.
Was it anything that you ever wanted, like when you knew you wasn't gonna play football, you knew that rapping was a possibility, that you could really make a, you know, living off of your talent. Before that, was it ever a dream that you had other than that? Like you wanted to like be a doctor or any, like what was your, I'm gonna go to school to become this and make a career off this shit?
Man, in college I had like 8 majors.
Really?
I was one of those people. You know those people?
I have 4.
You have 4. You have 4. Oh, that's normal then. I had like 8.
You had 8, dog?
No, look, when I first went to college, I went to Heidelberg. My first major was what was it? Criminal science, like the TV shows.
Like forensics and shit?
I wanted to do forensics.
That's sweet for real. I don't think I'm smart enough for it.
I feel like I was smart enough to do whatever.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
See, I ain't had that confidence.
Books in front of me.
Yeah.
But yeah, so anyway, that's what I wanted to do at first. Then I had switched that to like, I want to say something with government. I wanted to be like a lawyer.
Word.
So I tried to go into law. Then I went into theater, acting.
I see you on the actor tip. We're gonna get to that in a second.
I did theater.
Yeah.
I did theater and broadcasting.
Okay.
All at Heidelberg. Then at UT, I switched my major like twice from management to like some stupid like international business, and with a minor in marketing.
Yeah.
Just like, you feel me? Like I was just trying to get where I fit in.
Right.
Like,
right.
Yeah. Like I just didn't. I never. And that's another thing why I talk to the youth, because I never knew what I wanted to be.
And a lot of people don't.
A lot of people don't.
Yeah. I know with me, like honestly, I know what I want to do, but when I first got to school, it was like, all right, shit, like, I'm going to do business because I was in DECA in high school. Then I was like, I really started getting to writing. Like, I've been writing my whole life, but it was like, damn, I'm good at it. All right, I'm going to do English, but I'm like, what the fuck I'm going to do with an English degree?
You're gonna be a teacher.
They don't pay enough, man. I'm sorry. Like, and I honestly, I want to go back to school to get a teaching degree because I just love kids that much. I love service that much, but they don't pay enough, man.
Yeah, I get it.
Yeah.
It's tough out here for teachers.
It really is.
So you got to just substitute.
Yeah. No, real spill. Like, subs get like $160 a day or something crazy, bro. Like, my dad keep telling me to quit one of my jobs, become a substitute teacher, but I got that up my sleeve if it ever come down to it. Yeah. But then I chose radio because I saw what they was doing with Full Effect, and I mean, I like hip hop, I like the culture. Dog, I'm telling you, like,
what is Full Effect now? They still popping? No,
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know. I can't speak on that. I'm not gonna say anything because I really don't know. But I wish them the best because that opened a lot of doors for me, bro.
Full Effect was doing their thing, LP.
They was doing their thing. Like,
they really was.
I was at Owens and I saw it, and it was like, damn, what they doing over there? I hit one of my homegirls up. I'm like, y'all having a cypher at UT?
They was doing all type of events.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah. So, you know, I stuck with that because it was something I loved, and I said, fuck it. I'm going to do whatever I love, you know, like, and I'm going to trust God with the rest of it. I'm going to put 1 foot forward. And, like, I've been doing that ever since. But I really forgot my fucking point. I just went off on a tangent. But anyway, that's cool. You acting.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see you.
I've been acting, though, man. You feel me? I ain't trying to do nothing but maximize my potential.
Exactly.
Man,
you just got to get your hand in some of everything,
look,
bro.
Man, if you used to know how to color good as a kid, you probably should grow up and try painting. You feel me?
I mean, real spill. That's where it started at.
That's all it's about, though. And, I started acting at church.
Yeah.
Of course, like a lot of us. I started acting at church and school plays, like that.
Yeah.
And then I was in a play one time. It's called When Life Hurts.
Was it like a church play? Or?
Yeah, it was like a church play. Okay. It was at the Marmee Theater. Nice for my first play. I had a crying scene. You feel me? It was nice.
Was it weird? Was it awkward?
No, it was normal.
Did you get tears? Like, how?
I really had to. I played like a character like who brother died. You know, I just had to tap in. I had to tap in.
I had a class here at UT, and she told me, like, if you was to have a crying scene, you got to just really, like, think really hard about some shit that make you mad or sad, and just, did you do that?
Nope, I did the opposite. Like, I try to, like, act like, you know what I'm saying, like, my brother really died. Like, I just thought about that. Like,
yeah.
I just thought, like, dang, this is my brother. Like, he really died. Like, I really made myself cry. Yeah.
Damn.
It's crazy what you can make yourself do.
Honestly, the mind is a powerful thing, because when I had that class, you know the play Raisin in the Sun?
Yeah.
I had to play Walter Lee, and I'm not an angry person. Like, I be chilling, but I had to get mad as fuck for a scene, and I was just like, I forgot what the girl name is, but I killed that shit. Like, I got an A in the class and everything. That was our exam. I had to be Walter Lee.
Yeah, you got to tap in, man. You got to tap into whatever it is you want to do.
100. So, with this acting that you're doing, I know Will. That's my dude.
Will, yeah.
Talk about, as much as you can without spilling the beans, like, what's that all about?
It's like the guy version of Friends.
No shit?
Yeah.
All right.
But it's like 4 different type of guys. 4 different type of guys, and they all had different personalities. But it's basically it's basically about their views on women in relationships.
Okay.
I play a young DJ.
That's your character's name?
Yeah. His name's not DJ.
Oh.
His name's Kenny.
Okay.
But
you a DJ?
Yeah, I'm a DJ. And I'm the single one out the group. And it's
so
funny.
you're the bachelor type shit.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's the other roles? Like,
It's a married guy.
Right.
It's a guy who's about to get married. It's like a single and not dating guy. And it's just basically all of our views mixed in with each other.
Hey, that's pretty cool.
About love.
Man.
Stuff that you really don't see.
Yeah. I like the talent in Toledo. It's a lot of talent here. What up, Philly? You good, bro?
Oh, yeah, what up,
Philly?
That burger hitting.
I can't wait to eat mine.
Bro, you gotta live life to the best of your abilities, bro.
You thought it was in the car? He pulled up on us, actually.
Yeah, he pulled up on the squad. So, I really don't know how long we've been doing this for, but I mean, you still didn't answer my question about the diamond emoji.
Oh, the diamond emoji was like, for real, it really came to be all the way 100.
Yeah.
It came from our boy, Chef, man, Fat Daddy.
Hey!
Yeah, Fat Daddy, man. Fat Daddy, he was just like, I think we was on one of these social sites, and he sent me the diamond emoji. He kept sending it to me. Yeah. He just kept sending it to me every time I said something about music, and I was like, he's like, man. And then on New Year's, he had told me like, man. No, I told him like, man, I'm about to use that for the CD. Yeah. I represent my CD.
Diamond in the rough.
Yeah. Dropping that represents the CD. And on New Year's, he was like, man, he had hit me up after he listened to the CD. Like, we using diamonds all year.
Bro, that shit hard, bro.
Yeah.
That shit really stuck. I had metaphors in my head as to what I thought it was, but I didn't want to assume nothing.
No, it was just simple.
Yeah, all right.
Simple, me and my homie stuff. We just rolled with it and made it a thing.
That's the thing that always seem to catch on too when you just think of some shit spur the moment, like when it's not planned. That be the greatest shit.
Be the sweet shit, yeah.
So, you got the studio in your crib. You doing that now. When can we expect more music?
Soon, actually.
All right.
We about to drop some more visuals. We got the I Was You visual. About to drop. Got some more visuals.
The Unplugged.
I can give you a date.
You give me a date?
No, I can't give you a date.
Oh shit!
But I got a date, but I can't give you.
All right, 100. Because I want to know myself so I can make sure I'm off work. You know what I'm saying?
No,
like, I want to be there.
No, yeah, it's gonna be real player. It's gonna be one of those situations to where I've thought about that. People got jobs and stuff like that, but so we got the format. It's gonna be interesting.
Yeah, because it's like. I just really get excited about this shit because there's so many people that do music in this city or from this city, and it's few that's really pushing the envelope as far as like creativity and the artistry that you are. You know what I'm saying? Like rapping it's a lost art, bro. Like I feel like a lot of people, and this is my own personal opinion, just doing it because it's a fad. You know what I'm saying? I'm not talking about anybody specifically. I'm just talking in general. But like I like seeing real artistry, dog. I really do.
I mean, that just come from me, like, being a student of the game, being an artist. Like I said, I've been writing rap since I was 7 years old. Like, right. So I didn't just wake up and be like,
I want to be a rapper today. I'm tired of my job.
Some days I forget I'm a rapper.
But, dog, that's because it's ingrained in you. It's part of who you are. But, go ahead and plug yourself on social media and stuff. You feel me? We're going to wrap it. Oh, real quick? No, we not. All right, so... basically the trash part. Some trash that happened to you this week. Some trash that you seen. Anything. Just some bullshit. It doesn't have to be some wide range of trash that shit.
Some trash that I seen. Damn, man. What was some trash that I seen that really messed me up? Damn. I be trying to get that stuff out of my head, man. I ain't gonna lie. I be trying to delete it when I feel something.
After it happened?
Yeah, I be trying to delete it. Even stuff that I see on the internet, man. I'm trying to think. I don't know, man. I really don't. Some trash, man.
My trash shit for the past couple of weeks on this podcast.
I fell asleep on somebody. That was trash. What else is trash?
I thought that Blake Griffin trade was trash for a minute, but then I went to the game and saw that nigga ball out. I was like, don't get injured, nigga.
I don't know if the trade was trash. I don't know, man. We just see what we trade on, man. I don't know.
That's the squad, boy.
It's too much for me these days. What else? Excuse me. What's been trash, man? Because usually I have some sweet, like, deep shit to say.
Yeah.
But I don't got
That's good you keep your mind positive, though. You feel me? You're not dwelling on the trash.
I'm really trying to be chilling out, see what Chase doing.
That boy chilling, man. Hey, this is the coolest kid I've seen. He has not complained, not once.
Yeah,
how old is he?
4.
Okay, yeah. He done been around the block.
We do this.
Yeah, 100. Well, shit. We'll call it that. Good. You got any more interviews coming up anytime soon?
Yeah, I got some stuff coming up, man.
Okay.
Like I said, we got the Unplugged dropping. Of course, we got new music coming up.
Right.
We got the I Was You video about to release.
Mm-hmm.
We got a lot of stuff. We're trying to keep going, for real.
Keep going, Coach.
That's why That's why that seed is called that. It's to
100.
remind me every day to keep going.
All right, man. Well, shit. Thanks for being a guest. You know what I'm saying? Sure, we'll probably do this again, but it's a wrap. Until next time. Be on your best behavior, motherfuckers. Bye.